Everyone thinks America's first English settlers built a lasting legacy. They're catastrophically wrong. The year was 1587. 115 souls, men, women, and children, landed on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. Their dream: establish the first permanent English colony in the New World, a beacon of civilization in a vast, untamed wilderness. Among them, Governor John White, an artist and explorer. He arrived with his pregnant daughter, Eleanor Dare, and her husband, Ananias. Eleanor would soon give birth to Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas, a symbol of their hopeful, yet fragile, new beginning. But the settlement faced immediate hardship. Food was scarce. Relations with the local Native American tribes were strained, often violent. John White knew he had to return to England for supplies and reinforcements. It was a perilous journey, but survival demanded it. He departed Roanoke in August 1587, promising to return within a few months. Before he left, a crucial agreement was made. If the colonists were forced to move, they would carve their destination into a tree or post. If they were in distress, they'd add a Maltese cross. White's return was tragically delayed. England was at war with Spain. The Spanish Armada, a massive invasion fleet, threatened the British Isles. Every available ship, including those meant for Roanoke, was requisitioned for the war effort. 3 years passed. Finally, in August 1590, John White sailed back to Roanoke. The anticipation must have been unbearable. 3 years of wondering, hoping, fearing. What would he find? Would his daughter, his granddaughter, his entire colony still be there? He landed on the island, the silence immediately unsettling. No smoke from chimneys, no shouts of children, no signs of life. The settlement was deserted. The houses were gone, dismantled. Only the sturdy palisade remained, overgrown and eerie. Then he saw it. Carved deeply into a gatepost, in capital letters, was a single word: Croatoan. On a nearby tree, the letters Crow. There was no Maltese cross. This suggested they hadn't been under attack or in immediate distress when they left. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island, now called Hatteras Island, home to a friendly Native American tribe. White believed his colonists had moved there, perhaps assimilated with the Croatoan people. It offered a glimmer of hope. However, a severe storm prevented White from reaching Croatoan Island. His ship's anchor lines broke, and several men were lost. With dwindling supplies and mounting dangers, the expedition was forced to abandon the search and return to England. John White never saw his family again. The fate of the lost colony of Roanoke became one of history's most enduring mysteries. For centuries, historians and archaeologists have grappled with the question: what truly happened to those 115 settlers? One prominent theory suggests assimilation. The colonists, facing starvation and hostile conditions, sought refuge with the Croatoan tribe. Over time, they intermarried, their English identity fading into the indigenous culture. This aligns with the carving. Archaeological evidence supports this. Excavations on Hatteras Island have uncovered 16th-century English artifacts, pottery shards, weapon fragments mingled with Native American items. Could these be traces of the vanished colonists? Another theory posits a deadly attack. Perhaps the colonists did move to Croatoan, but later faced conflict with a different, more hostile tribe. Or they moved inland, hoping to escape the coastal dangers, only to encounter unforeseen threats. Disease is another grim possibility. European settlers were often vulnerable to new diseases in the Americas, and indigenous populations suffered greatly from European contagions. A virulent outbreak could have decimated the small colony. Some speculate about a desperate attempt to return to England. Perhaps they built crude vessels, hoping to sail back across the Atlantic. A perilous gamble that would likely end in tragedy on the vast, unforgiving ocean. The lack of a Maltese cross remains a key detail. It suggests a planned, non-emergency departure. But even a planned move could have led to unforeseen disaster once they left the relative safety of their palisade. Modern technology continues the search. Satellite imagery, LiDAR scans, and advanced archaeological techniques are still being employed. The hope is to uncover new clues hidden beneath centuries of earth and vegetation. The lost colony of Roanoke serves as a haunting reminder of the brutal challenges faced by early American settlers. A tale of hope, ambition, and a chilling disappearance that continues to echo through the corridors of history, defying definitive answers. Subscribe for more deep dives into history's most compelling unsolved mysteries.